You've probably heard this 100 times. Be well-rounded, be flexible, be versatile. And sure, that helps you a lot in the beginning of your career. It keeps you open, it keeps you adaptable, employable and flexible, right? But let me tell you something that no one emphasizes enough. Being well-rounded might get you in the door. It will help you progress your career to a certain level. But being unmissable for one thing, that's what gets you remembered, promoted, recruited and recommended. Because here's the truth. You don't rise by knowing a little about everything. You rise when you become the person, the one they think of instantly when the challenge arises, when the opportunity is there or idea lands on their desk. That's what we are building today. So if you've been juggling 5 things or still feel invisible, this is your permission to focus, to double down, to choose depth over scatter. Because you don't need to be known for everything. You just need to be undeniably good at one thing. So let's go. And hey, it's Maciej. Welcome back to the Phoenix Career Masterclass, where I break down your career into strategies that you can actually use in your day-to-day. Today we are going into one of the most powerful shifts you can make as you grow. Finding, owning and mastering your core area of expertise. Not the buzzword kind, not the niche down for the algorithm of social media kind. I'm talking about the real career defining kind. The kind that becomes your professional signature. We are going to look at how it intersects with every element of your career, your product, your promotion, network, and your learning plan. So if you're ready to start blending in and start being the one that people turn to, this video is for you. Let's bring it back to the foundation, the career equation. You've seen this formula before in the series, but let's zoom in with a new lens right now. The last part, promotion, that's the multiplier. But the core part, product, time, style, that's what you are promoting. You can't multiply 0. Or at least you probably don't want to. And that's when your core expertise comes in. Because when you focus your energy, when you go deep instead of wide, everything in the equation gets stronger. You solve more difficult problems, you solve them faster, you develop unique style in how you influence others, and you become irreplaceable. Not just because of what you do, but because of how specifically you do it. And from that foundation, your promotion strategy becomes real. You're no longer talking about value. You're living it clearly, repeatedly, unmistakably. You already know product pyramid. 3 levels. Problem solving, the foundation. Collaboration, how you work with other people. And finally, the pinnacle, leadership. Your ability to inspire and drive impact for others. But here's the shift. Your core expertise will most often sit in one of these areas. Maybe you are the go-to person for solving annoying data issues. That's level 1. Maybe you are known for cross-functional diplomacy, ability to bring people together and getting everyone aligned. That's level 2. Or maybe you are becoming the person who shapes the future, vision, storytelling, decision-making. That's leadership. Whichever layer you are in, the goal is the same. Own it. Make it your area. Learn it deeply and promote it strategically. That's where promotion ladder comes in. Again, 3 levels. Perception. Let people inside your organization see what you do. Networking. Build relationships around your strengths inside and outside of the company. And finally, personal brand. Let the outside world know you for that strength. You don't get that by dabbling in 10 different things. You get that by being laser focused on the one that matters most to your career and to the problems your company, your industry needs to solve. And that core area is the foundation of personal branding, which is the pinnacle of the promotion ladder that we are talking about today. So now let's get real. How do you figure out what that one thing is? So here's how. If you are following our masterclass, by now you created your career vision. You also documented your achievements and learnings over time. And this is where we are going to start. So first, reflect on your achievement. What projects have you delivered that made you feel most proud? Not just because of the outcome, but because of the process. What tasks energized you even when they were hard? Which tasks drained you even if you are good at it? Second of all, ask around. What do people come to you for help with without even thinking? Third, revisit your career vision. Where do you want to be in 5 to 10 years? What strengths will get you there? Experiment and iterate. You don't have to commit forever. You might not know it at this stage. That's fine. Test things. Try new roles or projects. See how your vision and the list of all the achievements and the challenges that you solved that give you the most satisfaction overlap. And if it doesn't, adjust your vision. See and navigate more towards the thing that you actually enjoy doing. And here's something I want you to emphasize. Your core expertise doesn't have to be technical. It can be people leadership, change management, communicating complexity, strategic thinking, even industry-specific knowledge that others don't have. It can come from any level of the product pyramid and fuel every level of the promotion ladder. Once you find it, put it everywhere, in your learning plan, in your conversations, in your networking, in the way that you describe what you do, in your journaling. Because the more clearly you define it, the more clearly others can describe you. And that's how opportunities find you. Let me say something bold. Being known isn't the goal. Being unmissable is. When someone in your organization says, we need someone who can do XYZ, your name should immediately come to mind. When someone leaves your company, joins another, and hears about the challenge in your area, they should say, you have to talk to that guy. That's career leverage. That's long-term visibility. And that's what a clear, owned, and promoted core expertise gives you. You become less of an employee and more of an asset. Not because you're the best at everything, but because you're undeniably good in that one thing. And if you want step-by-step framework and toolkit to completely redesign your career around your true values, sign up below. You'll receive a day-by-day guide to grow your career almost instantly. And I guarantee if you follow it, everyone will notice the value that you bring. Check the link in the description to unlock it. So what to do next? Reflect and choose. Review your career journal. Look at the projects that energize you the most. Identify the patterns and connect that to your career vision. Document your core area. Write it down, one sentence, make it specific and strong. Possibly it will be very closely linked to your career vision, at least it should be. It might overlap, and that's great. If it doesn't, reflect on both. Is it your career vision or in your core area that you are choosing aligned? Or should you change any of the two? Once you define it, learn everything about it. Follow thought leaders, read publications, set up alerts, go deep. You're about to become an expert and start a lifelong journey of learning that. Then share and teach. Start sharing takeaways with your team. Mentor others in this area. Speak up when the topic comes up. And then promote it strategically. Add it to your one-to-one, your resume, your internal profile, your LinkedIn. Let people see it, because if you don't tell them what you're about, they will guess. And we are not here to be a guess. We are here to have clear, confident, and career-defining statement. Remember, you don't need to master everything. You just need to own something, the right something. Because clarity beats complexity, depth beats generalism. And being known for one irreplaceable skill, that's how careers are built. So stop trying to be good at everything. Of course, know everything. Stop being unmissable for one thing, the thing that lights you up, the thing that delivers real value, the thing that what makes people say, we need this person. That's your next level, and I'm here to help you get there step by step. And I'll see you in the next video.